Alright, what's happening, guys? So this is part 4 of the Dragon Warrior series. I'm using a different version than I did in the first 3 parts. First 2 was a pretty stock list, very basic. Part 3 had some fun stuff. Just a little dragon turtle, stuff like that. And then this one seems to be, I think from what I've seen, I want to say the most updated list, but it's hard to say because everything changes so much so day to day on something like Hearthstone. You always keep Peddler. Peddler's fantastic. But this one's got the Plucky Paint Fin and the Curator package, Blood Fighters, as you can see, and Royal Librarian seems interesting to me. This is a solid hand.
What pretty petals!
Very solid hand. And definitely check out the first 3 parts. Part 1 I went 8-2, so that one's just full of some face-smashing games. Part 2 I went like 4-6, and then part 3 was 5-5. So I'm hoping to get close to that 8-2 record I got the first time.
Petal perfection!
Probably gonna go green wing here. Yeah, let's do that.
Find me in the dream. Petal perfection!
Okay, equality it is. Get that pesky bugger out of the way. I never really liked this location very much. I tried it a little bit in Paladin, but... Haha! So that's, I think, a new card that just came out from some reward something. I just got it the other day. I wasn't sure how good it was going to be. They just put 3 cards in their hand 2 turns ahead in the future. They're going to come back with +5/+5. But let's see what damage I can do in the meantime, because... yeah, that's nutty. Let's start with this. Another wind peak seems great.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Draw 2 cards for the Death Rattle or a normal Fiery Axe. I think that's fine. And I am going to do this because then they don't have a minion they can use their location with. Because that would give it Divine Shield, and obviously that's not a trait anymore. Or, yeah.
My blood boils for war.
Okay, so hopefully this is the momentum that I was expecting. Because, yeah, this card, yeah, the guy that just died, he seemed like, or she seemed like, a big loss of momentum. I think they're going to get their cards back this turn, or this coming turn, but... yeah, who knows if that momentum was worth it for them. So I can hit for 11. That would be 16, 17, 18, 19. It seems like they're dead. which kind of proves the point I was making.
Dive and destroy.
And the crowd goes wild.
Avast ye.
Oops.
You really put the old heel in.
Alright, 1-0 after whatever that paladin thing was. Yeah, poor buddy, trying new cards and just losing all the momentum. As soon as I saw that card, I was like, it seems cool, but you're really going to throw away every minion in your hand for 2 turns? The loss of momentum is massive, enough so to kind of lose that game, in my opinion. So, very interesting. I think if you're doing it on a board that you're not already behind on, it probably was okay.
Garrosh versus Illidan.
This ends now. Now you're sailing on my seas.
Interesting hand. So playing against Demon Hunter, I'm not sure if Sanguine Depths is going to be very good. Yeah, let's give it a try. I think that's worth trying, but I am hesitant. Dark Rider's good. Well, Broodkeeper's coming straight out. We're not letting a Battle Fiend survive there.
What horror.
Not on my watch. I've won way too many games with Battle Fiends. I used to love playing like this janky Demon Hunter deck back in the day, where it was like Battle Fiend and oh, what's it called? Hench Clan Thug, I think is what it's called. The 3-mana 3/3. Whenever your hero attacks, it gets +1/+1. That guy's pretty awesome.
Behave, you rotten drake.
Most of these are garbage. I think this is okay though, because at least we get 2 cheese off of him. He is a dragon also.
I cannot do that.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do. You're not the boss of me.
Leave the egg.
Sure. Interesting choice of play there.
Dive and destroy.
Another Blood Fighter's good. Okay. Yeah, very efficient damage, but they're already down to 2 cards.
You won't find fire magically aged cheese.
Alright, double cheese. Whoo! Alright, I'm taking some serious damage this turn. Ruh-roh. Okay, that was pretty good. I'm thinking I might cheese here. just to see if I can get some taunt minions or something. Because otherwise, I don't have many ways to interact with their board. Nothing there. We're gonna do that. There's a taunt minion. And as much as I hate to do this, I'm gonna do that too. So I'm preventing a little bit of damage at least, assuming they don't have removal. Most of these guys had death rattle, so that's pretty good value, at least for the cheese. In the next 2 turns, I got a Plucky Paint Fin for Dracorex, probably. Probably next turn so that I can do the Taunt Bloodfighter on turn 7. Wow. Yeah, this is unfortunate. All the way down to 2. Am I dead? No, okay.
In the ring! Trust your ally!
A little bit of armor, thank you, buddy.
What was that?
And even if they kill it, another Bloodfighter comes down with Taunt as the 12/12, so that'll be great. Ah!
You really put the old heave-ho!
Alright, they got it. 1-1. Dang, there was a chance for a minute. Yeah, I think they played a little loose in those early turns, so I was feeling good, thinking, okay, maybe I can take this down. Yeah, Demon Hunter's tough. They can be very aggressive. And they've got good ways, like red card is a great way to deal with your minions. And plus, if they're playing Serpent, it's just extra bonus for them.
With the eternal forest.
Now you're sailing on my seas!
It's alright. Dragon off the top? No dragon. Eesh.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Happy Feast of Wintervale!
Interesting.
Find me in the dream.
I do like the way this deck draws cards.
Fill the skies with a cascade of sparkles.
Nice.
Many from one.
Take 15. Like that. Yeah, I like this start so far, but the Druid decks can be crazy. Oh, pretty good, okay. So Curator could draw an illusion also, which would be great. Way less likely than any other dragon, but possible. Ooh, very nice.
A recurring dream.
The menagerie is for guests only.
And this makes the Wind Peak more susceptible, but hopefully it's going to end the game a little sooner. It doesn't seem like they can do anything here. Ooh, okay, that's something. That's something. A 1-mana Chill Maw is pretty crazy. Okay.
Inside voices, please.
Plucky Paintfin gets nothing anymore. So I think let's put him to 1 with this.
Do not touch.
As expected. No taunt. Awesome. I think we got him.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Avast ye.
Alright, 2-1.
Go into it.
Yeah, this is, I remember when I first looked at this list, I was like, Royal Librarian, what? I was like, you're only playing 1 Green Wing. Wait, what? Curator seems cool, but I wasn't completely sold. But yeah, after playing a couple games, this seems good. I like that the Librarian and the Renovator are tradable because it gives you some utility, but also some ways to draw into other stuff. So if you need a body, sure, but great way to draw some cards. And Curator's great.
I shall have justice.
Now you're sailing on my seas.
Good draw, good draw.
Hey, you rotten drink.
I think I'm gonna go with this. It's good with Sanguine Depths, but yeah, I'm very tempted to take this. No, let's go here. Let's go there. It's a 3 mana 3/6 with Taunt. Could get pumped by Whelp.
Precious time slips away.
Okay, Quest Priest.
What horror will hatch?
A brilliant sight. Your skill shines through the darkness.
It's what I do, homie. I like shine through the darkness and stuff, and you know, it's what I do. "50-50 chance that this hits the Soldier of the Bronze, so I'm just gonna play it. I think that's fine.
What now?
The time waves are.
Leave the egg. Dive and destroy. Avast ye.
A brilliant sight.
The glade is suffering.
I'm tempted to go wide with these two guys, but I am concerned with overextending into like Holy Nova or something like that. I think it's probably okay.
Your skill shines through the darkness.
Definitely want to do that.
Petals.
You know, let's do this.
Leave the egg. Dive and destroy.
Shines through the darkness. Your skill shines through the darkness.
They're holding 4 dragons in their hand? What? Okay. Yeah, like I said, I was concerned about going wide, so I'm glad I didn't go super wide.
A misstep
Find
could be
me in
fatal.
the dream.
Annoying, but manageable. I think they're close enough to dead that this is fine to use the librarian here.
I will remember your aid.
Many from one.
Your skill shines through the darkness.
Ooh.
There can be no celebration.
Oh, this will get a blood fighter.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Ooh, 5 attack weapon.
Fatal. A misstep could be fatal.
This is amazing. Some people emote so much. Like, dude, play the game. Alright, that's fair. Alright, what else you got? Anything other than emotes? Wow. Nice.
A recurring dream.
A misstep could be fatal. Your skill shines through the darkness.
Okay.
Elune has answered my call for
I think they're dead.
Do not
Everything's shipshape.
Nope. So close.
A misstep could be fatal.
One from many.
A brilliant sight.
What pretty petals.
Your skill shines through the darkness.
Molded in my rage is not bound.
Just gotta deal 1 damage to him. Well, 3 damage to him. Bah. 1 damage again.
Has answered my call for retribution. Do not interfere.
In the ring, blood speaks with valor. Petal
Skill
perfection.
shines through the darkness.
Proportions look good.
A brilliant sight.
I remember this place well.
Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Whenever I say something 2 times in a row, I always think of Jimmy 2 times from Goodfellas. I'm gonna get the papers, get the papers. What do we got? What do we got? Pretty good. Alright, now I'm just top decking.
Elune has answered my call for retribution. Do not interfere.
Kind of feel like I gotta play it. I mean, if I just sit here, I give them much more time to build up board presence. No, I always wonder why. I've seen this a couple times where priest players will imbue their hero power when they're at a very low life total.
A misstep could be fatal.
So this could get me Wind Peak, which would win the
The
game.
menagerie is for guests only.
Nope, Stadium announcer. Still could win the game.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
2 chances. That one's not it. Come on, one time. One time. Ah!
I will remember your gift.
So they're probably going to gain 12 this turn off of their lifesteal minions and the far right guy. Or not. That doesn't seem ideal. Okay. Well, they'll gain 10 then. There we go.
Shines through the darkness.
All right, 2 and 2. Yeah, I think it says something about your personality if the entire game you're taunting your opponent with emotes. Like, in my opinion, that's like some really like little peen energy. Like, it's like Michael Jordan, for example, was known for some serious shit talking in his day. But that's because he's Michael Jordan. But yeah, people that take that too far and then just are playing random priest decks that... I mean, I was very close to getting them. Arguably, you could make an argument that the how good their deck was is why they were so aggressive with their emotes, but I think it probably says more about personality. But that's my hot take on that. That's all I got to say. You always keep Broodkeeper. I'm not sure if Stonecarver is good here. Against Warrior, I think Stonecarver gives us the most potential for a blowout. Assuming they are control. Alright, that's an okay hand. Ooh, the mirror. I think this is the first mirror I've played.
What horror will hatch? What horror will hatch?
Okay. Well, let's do this. Is this the first mirror? No, it's not the first mirror, because I played against that guy that was doing Dragon Warrior with the quest. But yeah, second mirror I've ever played. What? Okay. Alright, 3-2, but it hardly counts. I guess I was right. Stonecarver's the best way to get a blowout game. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, 5 games down. I like that these games are going faster. Like, was it part 3? No, part 2 was like an hour and 45 minutes or something. Just took forever to get through 10 games. And we're barely at a half hour for 5 games so far. Part 3 was pretty quick too. Very quick games. And most of this 30 minutes was probably just that priest player. Just emote. Alright, shaman, you say. Seems like the two best lines of play for the early turns are Sanguine Depths into Stone Carver, and the other one being Whelp into Peddler. Those two seem really solid.
What horror will hatch?
Frogs are so annoying.
I never make two trips. I never make two trips.
Well, shoot.
Leave the egg.
Not the rush minion I was hoping to draw. Would have loved good old Dracorex. Unexpected. So Royal Librarian seems great against them. There's the guy that gets their Wind Fury weapon out of their deck and attaches it to himself. That'll get rid of the weapon and that guy's bonus. Not sure if it's worth keeping this guy around in my hand just to wait for that though.
Avast ye.
We're gonna find out. Okay.
Now in sight. Find me in the dream.
Well, they haven't done anything too crazy yet, so I'm happy about that. Oh, how rude. So unnecessary.
The sands speak, and I listen.
That's a good card. You know, let's get some big momentum here.
In the ring.
No other blood fighters in my hand, but at least it makes them play around them.
Valor.
I do think strategic emotes are helpful, because, jeez. Okay, good stuff. Like, for example, you play this guy, no blood fighters in hand, and then you go, well played. You know, it's like, a little bit of manipulation. But if it looks like you're overcompensating for not having a blood fighter, you know, it could go the other way too.
What now?
What now, indeed?
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
That's pretty good. What do they get? Yeah, that's fine.
Avast ye! With valor! Behave, you rotten drink!
Yeah, more charge. Let's go.
Step forth into the time waves!
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it. Don't really care.
Tamper with time!
Just want to get the attack in on time. Ooh. That guy's pretty good. So yeah, we're just gonna silence it and then kill him. I think they're probably dead even without the silence. No? Yeah, they hit one more minion. No, not without the silence, but yeah, that'll be good. Feels good to beat Shaman. Nothing else, please.
Inside voices, please. With valor!
Alright, 4-2. Up to 444 wins with Warrior. So 56 away from Golden Warrior Hero. I gotta see which heroes I don't have golden and maybe focus on some of those. Dragon Warrior seemed like a good opportunity to work on Warrior for a while. Because I've played a bunch of Warrior, obviously, with, you know, over 400 wins. But another Shaman. But never really had a deck that was, like, banging for Warrior. Like, Druid I played a ton. Demon Hunter, I mean, is my newest hero, outside of Death Knight. But I haven't played much Death Knight at all. But Demon Hunter, I just went... I think I might have 1,000. Yeah, I got 1,000 wins with Demon Hunter. Crossed that threshold on a YouTube video, actually.
What horror will hatch?
I guess? Do I hit a guy? Nah, I think it's fine.
Leave the egg! Avast ye!
And I do like how this deck has more potential to draw your blood fighters. So Plucky Paintfin gets the rush one. This can get the taunt one. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I've been blown out before where somebody had one of the blood fighters. I killed it. They played the other one came out. I killed it. The other one came out. And I was like, well, what can you do there? So this would become a 14 attack guy with rush. That's pretty solid.
Leave the egg.
Seems like kind of a slow start for them. They did play Flight of the Firehawk. That tends to cause some shenanigans. Okay, pretty good for them. I assume they'll kill the plucky paint fin and the gift wrapped whelp. Yep. Kind of hard not to play this guy.
The time ways are ours. Dive and destroy.
Let's do this.
Dive and destroy. For Marathon.
Alright, presenting lethal on board. Nothing like getting lucky with a dark gift. LSV, a very famous Magic player, always says it's better to be lucky than good. Yeah, Bumbling Bellhop is probably their best bet here. Okay. Sure.
Time is short.
Ooh, that's helpful. So let's do this.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Slice of bread. Yeah, we'll keep that.
Proportions look good.
Fine. That's the guy I was talking about last game. Muradin. Yeah, where is Royal Librarian when you need it? Royal Librarian would be amazing. But I'm not super worried here. They know this is just going to pump himself now. They could have just not hit it. That's fascinating.
In the ring, blood visage.
Alright, they're within range of being killed by the blood fighter that attacks a random enemy. Because this will put that one into play. And it'll hit a random enemy for 12. So let's find out.
The sands speak, and I listen.
never make two
There's
trips.
the bellhop.
I never make two trips.
Wow, and they don't have a spell that costs 5 or more. That's good for me. So this is what I'm going to do.
With valor.
50-50 chance of hitting their face. Ah, close.
A mighty visage. The menagerie is for guests only.
Well, they've got their 8/8 they can drop. The gigantified Growfin. But they did.
Do not touch.
Alright, 5-2. So this is the exact same spot I was in before. Where I went 5-2 in part... what was it? Part 3. I went 5-2 and then proceeded to go 5-5. So I refuse to go 5-5 with this deck. I think it's better than the last version by far. Yeah, no 5-5. Please, please, please. Pretty happy to beat Shaman 2 times in a row. That's great. It did seem like their draws were a little lackluster. I've seen some way better Shaman draws in my day. So the losses came from Demon Hunter and that Quest Priest. So, feeling good.
Garrosh versus Anduin. A just cause is always worth fighting for.
Now you're sailing on my seas.
Let's see what we can do here. Alright, reasonable. Yeah, this into Peddler is good. Another Quest Priest.
You have been.
6-2. Very nice. That's amazing. It's been a while since I've had a turn 1 scoop because of what I played. Not... Whew!
Garrosh versus Sylvanas.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Now you're sailing
Nice
on
hand.
my seas.
There goes my dog, click-clacking all over the place.
What pretty petals!
Alright, what we got? Okay. That's alright. Let's see what we draw first.
Perfection.
My hand is full.
Oops. Man, that was my turn 3 and they're down to 16. This is very strong.
What horror will hatch?
Avast ye. Petal perfection.
Yeah, let's draw another minion, sure. Cool. And then double attack there, sure. Let's get something else, I think.
These are due back tomorrow.
Avast ye.
Yeah, just want to make sure that minion that was out there doesn't kill my 3/2. I would like to stick a minion into next turn, but we'll see how they go from here. And the taunt, yep. Ah, there we go, okay. Wind Fury. Alright, they can kill both guys. Well played. Cool. And multiple blood fighters to follow up with. Feels good.
In the ring, blood speaks with valor.
Alright, what do we got? I would love to hit him with a 12-12 blood fighter for the game. Wow. Yeah, it looks like they're just dead.
You really put the old
Well played. I have endured.
There it is. Alright, 7-2. Alright, one more game. I could reach that 8-2 record that I got in part 1. That would be dope. But even so, 7-3 would be phenomenal. Yeah, this definitely seems like the best version of Dragon Warrior. I'm glad I started with the version I did, though, because I think it gave me a pretty good foundation of what the deck does before I, kind of went into the best version of it.
Garrosh versus Morgul.
Another Shaman. Yeah, 3 of the 10 games are Shaman. Pretty crazy. Okay. So this will be an 8-6 taunt lifesteal. I think this is pretty good though. Value.
What pretty petals!
Sure. Once this hits like maybe 5, I'll probably play it. Could wait for later, just depends. That's pretty good. Not sure it's worth attacking here. They're probably going to attack back and kill my guys, but this will become a 5-6, or a 4-6. So at least it won't die to 1.
What now?
The sands speak, and I listen.
How do I want to play this here?
I wonder. Proportions looking good. Dive and destroy. Job's done.
Pretty good, okay. Mm-hmm. Dang, okay, fine. I thought I could bait him with that.
Find me in the dream.
Let's get the other blood fighter.
You know nothing.
So whatever they play here, I will probably just hit with this guy. Because I want to get the chain of blood fighters going.
My eyes are flame, my cursed name.
Nice.
A recurring dream. In the ring, blood speaks with valor.
You know nothing.
Pretty good position. What's it gonna be, Mr. Shaman?
I never make two trips. I never make two trips. I never make two trips. I never make two trips.
Seems like I probably still got him.
With valor.
Define.
You know nothing.
There it is. So 8-2. Great record. Yeah, I don't think I have any bad things to say about this deck. I think this is a great list, and I'm probably going to play this again for the next part of the video. Yeah, that'd be part 5, I guess, if this is 4. But yeah, great list. Highly recommend it. Solid strategy. The card draw is phenomenal. I think the one thing that I was lacking in the first 3 parts of this video series was some card draw and just kind of like, you know, some more gas as the game progresses, and this really seems to have it. So I'm ecstatic with this. Love this deck. Can't recommend it enough. Definitely check out the other parts of this video series, and there's plenty of other stuff. Like if you don't like watching competitive decks, the Searing Reflection Paladin series is pretty awesome. I went like 7-3 with Searing Reflection Paladin, believe it or not. I love that deck. It's too much fun. So peace and love, guys. Thanks for watching.